Today I am going to deliver the practical on the topic of estimation of hemoglobin content. So under this what we are going to see: aim, principle, materials, calculations, normal value, observation, interpretation, precaution. Okay. So based on this our practical going to start now. So the principle is amount of hemoglobin can be estimated by conversion of known volume of blood, that is acid hematine, by addition of dilution of HCl, that is N/10 HCl we are going to use for this, and subsequent colorimetry comparison with the suitable comparator that is there. When this entire you are going to understand when we are going to discuss about the materials. So next is principle we have completed. Now materials. What we require? We require Sally's hemoglobinometer, N/10 HCl, Sally's comparator, stirrer, hemoglobin pipette, spirit, and lancet, and distilled water. This is our requirement. I will show you this entire once started our procedure. Next is calculation. So in the calculation, first is what? Hemoglobin content. How we will get this hemoglobin content? I am going to break, I am going to do the entire procedure. Some value I will get, that is XY. Okay. So what is the unit? Gram per deciliter of the blood. That is our unit. Okay. I will write here. This is our unit. Don't forget. This is very important one. Okay. Second is oxygen carrying capacity. For oxygen carrying capacity, we will get hemoglobin content, that is from here we can take it XY into 1/34, that is hemoglobin going to carry this much amount, plus 0.3, this is plasma. Okay, plasma also carries some amount of oxygen, that is also we want to substitute here. So 1.34 plus 0.3 we want to substitute here, and we want to take our hemoglobin content what we got here, and if you put the entire, if you get the calculation or sum it together, you will get another value. This is your oxygen carrying capacity. Okay. What is that unit? The unit is ml per deciliter of the blood. Okay. That is we want to mention it. The third one is iron content. The iron content is nothing. Again the hemoglobin content what we got XY we want to take here, that is this, into 3.3. okay, 3.3 we want to take it, and you have to multiply this, you will get some value here, that is we want to report. Next is what is the unit? Mg per deciliter of the blood. So this entire we want to do it, it is comes under calculation. So procedure, before start, which method we are using? Estimation of hemoglobin content. You will do it. Which method? There are many methods, but in our laboratory, most of the laboratory for first MBBS students or any other medical, any other paramedical course, they take Sally's method. Okay, so Sally's method you are saying, it is a direct method or indirect method? This is indirect method. This is indirect method. Why sir this is indirect method? Because we are going to compare the color which we got acid hematine in the hemoglobin pipette. So we are going to compare with the colorimetric rods which is already there. Okay, that is what it is, indirect method. Remember, estimation of hemoglobin content of blood, which method? Sally's method. This is indirect method. So now I am going to take the particular procedure part. Requirements, first is lancet, cotton, distilled water, N/10 HCl, spirit, petri dish. This is, you can get the kit, hemometer. Okay, hemometer. If the hemometer once you open, you will get one set, that is, this is Sally's comparator, this is the pipette which I told, stirrer, washing brush, dropper. This is Sally's tube. Okay. So Sally's tube has a two marking. One is yellow color, one is red color. The yellow color is hemoglobin content which is present in this particular blood sample, and this red color denoting how much percentage is saturated in the same blood. That is what two marking. One is yellow, one is red. So before we start pricking, what we have to do, open that N by 10 HCl and take a little amount, transfer into that Sally's tube. How much we want to take? Lowermost. Okay, in this tube, lowermost. Okay, see, lowermost I have taken. That is, some teacher will say 10 mark you take. 10 mark means lowermost percentage under the percentage 10 we can take. In the gram per deciliter 2. Okay, lowermost you remember, you won't get problematic. And lower meniscus we want to see. I have transferred the N by 10 HCl and you will keep it in the comparator. So now you don't enter the stirrer. Okay, I will tell you when to enter the stirrer until you have to wait it. So next is what? Keep that pipette ready. Okay, see the pipette. This is 20 microliter. This is 20 microliter. Up till now we are going to fill the blood sample without any air bubble. If air bubble is there, discard and we have to start the procedure from the beginning. Now I am going to give a gentle massage to the finger before wiping with the help of spirit cotton. So I am wiping now. Don't blow, just wipe it and let it get dry. Meanwhile you check your pipette, it is water free, and keep your lancet ready. And first drop you wipe it off. From the next we want to collect it into the Sally's pipette. So I have taken without air bubble. So you transfer your blood into the tube like this. Now you can see clearly the color is become dark, and we are going to give an incubation period, that is 8 to 10 minutes. So now the 8 minutes incubation time is over. Now I am going to add drop by drop of distilled water. So gently you press and then add the distilled water. And now only I am going to enter the stirrer. So just gently mix it and lift the stirrer like this, and then pour distilled water. Okay, like this, and then mix it. Till what level we want to pour distilled water is this. So there is a two rod is there, that is known as comparator. The color should match with this. When you are going to match, you have to lift the stirrer like this. Don't remove entire, just lift it. With the help of index finger, you have to hold it and then match the color. Now again, I am going to pour distilled water and then mix it and lift it, and against the natural light source you have to compare. I hope you can able to see the color. Still it is dark, so I have to pour little more distilled water into the tube, and again I am mixing. I am lifting, removing the stirrer, and I am comparing the color matching with the help of comparator. You can see here is almost matching. So first reading I will take. How to take the reading? Take out the tube and take the reading. Before taking reading, all the water you have to do like this, so that everything will come. Even one drop also very important for us. Now it is coming. Okay, now it is coming. I have noted it. Next is two more drops I am adding, mixing, lifting the stirrer and comparing. So when you compare, remember the calibration should be lateral side, otherwise again this is going to be disturb our color matching. So the color is matched now. Okay, so now the second reading is, again 2 more drops I am going to add to get a 3 readings. So mix it thoroughly like this. Lift the stirrer. The calibration should be lateral side. Now you see it is faint over here. So it is got faint. So 3 reading I have got. So like this you report. Don't remove the stirrer, okay, until your examiner comes and ask you the questions. And then one more example precaution I will show. If the stirrer is inside, what would be the color? See the color now. It's totally faint because of disturbance of the stirrer. Now you lift the stirrer and see the color is changed. So every time remember, whenever you are going to match the color, you have to lift the stirrer, okay, and don't discard the content until your viva get over. 3 value I have got. Among this I am going to choose the second one because first one will be darker, the last one will be faint one. So middle one I am choosing, that is 16. So substitute that value here, 16. Where I substituted hemoglobin content, okay, 16 gram per deciliter of the blood. Oxygen carrying capacity 16 into 1 by 34 plus 0.3. What is the value coming? You put on the comment box. Iron content, again 16 I have got into 3.3. What is the value comes? You just put on the comment box. So this is the calculation, very very simple. And finally we are going to write. That is our result. Mine or given blood sample has dash, that is XY gram per deciliter of hemoglobin. Mine or given blood sample has XY gram per deciliter of hemoglobin. Like this we want to report. So now our entire practical over. So whatever we are having, see, this is, you have to discard it. You have to wash this entire content. Once you have washed, clean your place and report it to whosoever available in the laboratory. Keep clean your area. Thank you so much.